Hello, what's up and what's happening? Welcome back for yet another Miles Dawkins 24/7 production. And today we're wrapping up season 1 of my Jets franchise. It took way too long. We're already in December. This was not supposed to take this long, and I do apologize. We're going to get into that a little bit, but first, get into the storylines. Demarius Thomas, 6-year deal, $60 million. He's staying with Denver. Frank Gore, 3-year deal to stay in San Francisco, a.k.a. Santa Clara. And, of course, Cliff Averill, he re-signs with those Seahawks. We don't like talking about those Seahawks. But anyways, man, Michael Crabtree, he inked a 4-year, $18.4 million deal. Devin McCourty, 6 years, $64 million, and the Patriots don't like paying nobody. Super Cam, 6 years, $132 million deal. That's what he should get in real life. But I hope his back is okay. If you don't know, he got into a car accident yesterday. He seems to be okay. They say he has the same injury that Tony Romo has. So Tony Romo, he's been playing. Cam, he's younger, more athletic, so he should be fine. But if I'm the Panthers, I'm resting him the whole year. There's no reason to play him anymore. Rest him the whole year. See him in training camp. Get a new season going. Best of luck to Cam. Get healthy, bruh. Anyways, man, gotta check out some of the stats. Now, Drew Brees, he led the league in passing yards. What's new? He does almost every single year. Not this year in real life, but hey, for the most part, he's always up there as far as stats are concerned for passing leaders in the NFL. Tom Brady, he led the league in passing TDs. Adrian Peterson, he was up there, the league leader in rushing. I believe it was Monte Ball who led the league in rushing touchdowns. You saw that in tackles. Luke Kuechly was tops in tackles. Brandon Brown, he's tops in INTs. And Robert Mathis was tops in NFL sacks. All right. We got all that out the way. So this is week 17. We're taking on the Miami Dolphins. But I'm going to use this video to do something different. You know me, I'm usually play-by-play. I'm usually giving you all the energy, all that good stuff. For this video, I'm going to change it up just for this video, because I feel like it's time to really just let you guys know where I am. You know, as far as a YouTube channel, YouTube commentator, sports commentator, whatever you want to call it. I've always been battling with what I want to do on YouTube. I always wanted to have a channel that was based around sports. Before, I did a lot of vlogs, you know me, sports vlogs, and that was cool, but it wasn't what I wanted. Vlogs, to me, people talking on camera with nothing going on behind them or in front of them or nothing, is a little bit boring at times. I think doing it from time to time is pretty cool, so I might bring those back, but for the majority, I didn't want a channel that was based on vlogs. So I started this channel, Miles Dawkins 24/7. It's supposed to be me all day, every day, right? Duh, that's the name. But at the end of the day, when you're growing a channel, you feel the need to do things that get you views, do things that get you seen. And I've always considered myself to be a football head, and I still am. I always will be. Football will always be my favorite sport. But I can't be naive to the fact that I love other sports as well. But the point that I'm trying to make is that when you're growing a channel and it's based on football, you have one game, and that's Madden, right? Of course, I have a lot of throwback games and stuff like that, but Madden was really the only, ticket in town. It's the only thing that you can really do. And the most popular game mode in Madden is Ultimate Team, right? So Ultimate Team was cool. Been playing Ultimate Team really since Madden 12. Been having a blast with it. So I started off YouTube doing a Titans Connected franchise. A Titans Connected franchise was my first ever video, my first ever series, and I stopped it to focus more on Mutt, because Mutt got me more views, right? Mutt got me more views. And for all I know, it could have been my tags in my video. I was a young YouTuber then. I'm still a young YouTuber now, even though I'm like 26 years old. Don't let nobody else know that. But I'm 26 years old. But anyways, I didn't really have any help starting a YouTube channel. Really didn't understand YouTube. All I knew is that I wanted to put out gameplay videos that reflected real life. But I got away from that to focus on Mutt. There's nothing wrong with that. Mutt's fun, right? But I always wanted to get back to that. I always wanted to get back to doing stuff that was more realistic. I wanted to put out videos that you wouldn't mind watching more than one time, because it would be so epic. But I feel like a lot of my time was spent on doing solo challenges. If you've been rocking with me for a while, since Madden 13, even last year, Madden 25, even this year, I really do not do pack openings. It's not my deal. It's not what I do. I'm not some Mutt guru. I'm not some market guru. I'm not some auction guru. I'm just somebody who likes playing football. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, I'm not with ESPN or NFL Network or none of those other sports channels. So this is what I got. You know what I mean? This is what I have. So at the end of the day, yes, I'm going back to this. And you're probably wondering, well, why now? You've been doing MUT for so long. Why postpone it or stop it or whatever you're doing now? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm going to just be scaling it back. You're still going to get a MUT video probably twice, maybe 3 times a week. And this won't be a main focus on my channel just because the climate of MUT has totally changed. If you think about, the guys who are blowing, not even blowing up, it's not even about blowing up. It's just about the guys who are kind of controlling MUT do pack openings. The guys who get the biggest view count are pack openings. My biggest Madden 15 Ultimate Team video was a MUT pack opening. Those are my biggest ones. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think that those are entertaining as well, but that's just not what I do. So if you think about the guys who just do strictly gameplay, their views are way lower than anybody else's. So yes, you do kind of have to be a businessman if you're growing a channel. You have to do things that hit. So with me, I love working hard, love putting together gameplays, love entertaining you guys on the mic with, visual concepts behind it or with it or whatever. So a pack opening has never really been me. I told y'all this last year. I don't get why people like seeing it, but clearly people do. So one thing I could do is go into my pocket and be like, hey, you know what? I got $100. I'm sure I got hundreds to spend on Madden. Why not do it? Well, Madden, to me, EA Sports, to me, has not put together a football game that is worth anything more than $60. They want $60 for this? Y'all can have it. I'll see y'all next year when I have to pay another $60 for this game. But as far as paying extra for it, I'm not necessarily with that like I was before. And it was mainly because, hey, people were hitting that like button. People were, watching and stuff like that. But doing all these solo challenges, because that's how I lived on MUT. That's how I was eating on MUT. I was eating because of solo challenges. It spent so much time doing solo challenges that it wore me out. It burned me out to the point where it's like I could use that extra hour that I'm doing solo challenges, that extra 30 minutes I'm doing solo challenges to make a video spectacular, to make a video that somebody wouldn't mind watching again or sharing it with their friends. I feel like all these MUT gameplays are really the same. They're really the same. So to me, that's where I'm taking my channel. So I started uploading some NBA because I do want to upload NBA. It's in my heart. You have to do what's in your heart sometimes. What's in my heart is to have a more realistic gameplays, more realistic stuff. Have it sim. Have it 100% sim. So MUT is not going anywhere. It's just not going to be as frequent as it has been. Basketball is going to be coming to my channel more frequently. When MLB The Show 15 comes up or when it starts getting closer, I'm going to be uploading some of that. I know a lot of y'all might not be into baseball, but I'm sorry, I am. Anyways, moving on. As far as this franchise is concerned, it was supposed to be 3 to 4 years with the Jets, move on with another team. 3 to 4 years with that team, move on to another team. Excuse me. Wow, burping on the mic. First time ever. But anyways, that was the goal. That was the goal, to do multiple franchises, at least 2 to 3 franchises, do 3 to 4 years, kind of set up the team to be a Super Bowl champion or even win one, during the series and stuff like that. That's what I wanted. So I'm gonna still try and get to that. So I'm gonna have to grind these out. So the off season is coming up, and I want the off season to be pretty cool. I want it to be unique. Now, one thing I could do is I could show the scouting in one video. I could show the draft in one video and the preseason in one video. Or I can mesh them all together. Now, if I mesh them all together, it's going to be long. So my idea was use NCAA 14, kind of like, path to the draft style, where you see these guys in college. And it's just, we drafted this quarterback from whatever school. You see him with that school's jersey on at that school's stadium, playing the game versus that school's rival, yada, yada, yada. His stat line from that game, his measurables, stuff like that, and what round we picked him in. That's what I kind of want to do to speed up the process. Now, it's going to take longer to produce that, but as I do that, the scouting, I won't have to upload the scouting. I'll just upload those guys, the measurables and stuff like that, what round we picked them in, and then jump into the preseason and season number 2. That's what I'm leaning towards. I'm leaning towards doing that because I have all these old school games. I might as well use them. As far as franchises is concerned, I haven't seen anybody else go back to their college days. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, that's what I'm leaning towards doing. Hopefully you guys think that that's a good idea. Ultimately, it's my decision, but I care. I care about every single one of y'all. I really do. I appreciate every single one of y'all from the bottom of my heart. It's not even a game. It's not even a joke. I appreciate every single one of y'all. So whenever you leave me a comment, I'll read it. I really do. I read it. I take it into consideration. No matter what it is, I take it into consideration. So if you guys think I should do something different, most likely I'll do that. However, if I don't really get a response or anything, or if I feel like my idea is better, then I'm going to do that. So again, my idea again is doing the scouting, the draft, and the preseason probably all in one video, or maybe the scouting and the draft all in one video, but I'm going to use NCAA 14, have them in college, have the measurables, what they did, their accomplishments and stuff like that. And, and that's probably going to be what I do. But anyways, let's finally get into the gameplay, as this has been an absolute beatdown. And I'm so happy that the season is over so we can get to the off season. Right there, Mike Vick throws another duck. That's bad. So Mike Vick, most likely he is not coming back. Most likely Chris Johnson is not coming back. Geno Smith most likely will be traded for a mid-round draft pick. Hopefully I can get that, because I did get Geno Smith up to an 83 overall. So hopefully I can do that. But hey, that's going to wrap up season 1. That's going to wrap up season 1. I'm going to grind my hardest to give you guys multiple seasons, because this is what I want to do with my channel. And I finally, I guess, have the cojones to say it, to do it, and just be like, you know what, forget the views. I have to do what I feel is best and kind of just start over from scratch, man. And again, I feel like it's a perfect time, because if you look at the climate, if you look at the Ultimate Team climate, it's really based on pack openings and not gameplays. So I'm going to get up out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, I enjoy bringing it to you. Hope that the rest of your day is the best of your day, and I'm see y'all later. Peace.